Good morning. I'm at London Stansted Airport and I'm traveling to Riga in Latvia today. And it will be one of my many visits to that beautiful city. But it will be second time since Covid-19 pandemic started. I was there for the last time back in June 2020 and I haven't had a chance to visit Riga again since then. So I'm very excited, as Riga is one of these places I visit regularly as I've got some friends there, and it's also one of my favorite cities. And I've managed to get a flight with Ryanair for £5, which is always exciting, but I'm traveling with hand luggage only. And I'll be there for 2 days and then I will go to Warsaw. I've managed to clear security in 20 minutes and now I'm in the departure lounge. It's really nice to see the airport is busy. There are quite a few flights this morning and later in the afternoon, but now there is a concern about the new coronavirus variant, which may put people off traveling, and it will be interesting to see what will happen in the next 2 weeks. As of now, there are no restrictions in terms of any lockdowns, and especially where I'm traveling to. But definitely when I will come back to the UK, I will have to have PCR test upon my arrival.
Welcome to London. Riga. Obiad Captain First October, session 2 for engaging program description of service in future. Once again, thank you and wish you a safe journey.
Thank you so much. Hello and greetings from Riga International Airport. I didn't expect to see snow so early this year, as it's end of November, but it's so nice to be surprised like this, and I better go through passport control now as it's starting.
The country or destination. For more information, please visit blog.europa.eu. Thank you for your cooperation.
Latvian, hello and greetings again from Riga Airport. I just managed to go through passport control and I can use e-gates as I'm a European Union citizen, which is very good. And I still can't believe that it's snowing, and I just feel like a child because I love snow, even though it's very cold. But I just start to feel very festive, and the temperature is bearable, but it is cold, so I will need to put a hat on later. But my flight with Ryanair was very good, it was very quick. Pomóc czy nie? Do you need help? Wow. We've got the driver. Say hello.
Hello!
Здравствуйте.
Здравствуйте,
Svejki, здравствуйте. Where are we heading? I've got my personal tour guide who will show me Riga at night. Actually two. Sorry, I didn't want to discriminate Maya.
It's winter time.
Yeah. Bakar. Greetings from Riga Old City. Now I decided to come for a short walk with my friends around the old city, even though it's minus 10 degrees, so it's absolutely freezing. But the city at night with all the snow just looks absolutely amazing. Now we started finally exploring. Actually, 2 seconds ago we started. And I've got my personal tour guide called Anna, who's
Hello.
local from Latvia, and she will show me the old city. Can you tell us a few words where we are and
Yes,
where we go?
we started our tour on Līvu laukums, and we can see on back the building of Russian theatre, which is the name of Chekhov, and on that side there is a small gildia and a big gildia for the concert hall, with a quite amazing concert hall inside. Yes, not a lot of people around during the night.
But it's not cold actually. I said earlier it's minus 10, but it feels quite warm.
Just need to move.
Yeah, I better get moving. Our next stop is the cathedral.
Cathedral, the main square of old town, Domu laukums, with the main Christmas tree
Thanks for
prepared
translation.
already.
And there's no Christmas market this year. Normally there will be Christmas market here. And
Yes.
This year,
Quite crowded. This year it's COVID restriction diminished everything.
but there's still a chance it may happen from what
yes,
you say.
it may happen. The government is thinking if it should be or not. So
Fingers crossed.
yes, fingers crossed it should be.
Oh, it's here. Oh. And our final stop on tonight's walking tour, evening walking tour around Riga Old City is the House of the Blackheads. And a few words about this place?
Yes, the House of Blackheads, all the sculptures are black, and it's proving to be Riga to be a part of Hansa community. And
Very nice.
in the front, yes.
And I would just say that's the symbol of the city, I would say, internationally. Riga
yes,
is known.
Yes, by this town, by this building, yes, with the blackheads.
Good morning, Latvian. Greetings from Riga. As you can see, the snow is still here, so I decided to come for a short walk around the city. And in order to enter certain sites like shopping centers, you have to have COVID passport. And good news for the UK travelers, if you have the UK vaccine from NHS, you can use it here in European Union, which is really good. And there are no problems with it. But I'm going to walk again towards the old city and show you Riga during the day and show you all these beautiful streets of snow. One of the buildings that reminds me of Warsaw is the Latvian Academy of Science, which looks similar to the Palace of Culture and Science in Warsaw, and it is based on the Seven Sisters buildings from Moscow, and is an old reminder of the Soviet times here in Latvia. I wanted to go on the top of St. Peter's Church, as it's a great place to admire the panoramic view of Riga, but it's closed due to technical reasons. I've returned to the house of the blackheads just to see it during the day, and it is much warmer during the day than at night for obvious reasons. But there are not many tourists around, which is really sad to see. I saw a few people, but it is generally quiet, and I think I prefer the city at night than during the day in winter time because of all the Christmas lights and decorations. I decided to cross the river Daugava just to get a nice view of the Riga's old city, and with all the snow and the winter landscape, it looks absolutely amazing. There are quite a few helicopters around flying, and I believe it's to do with NATO, as there's so many NATO flags around the city, so I think something important taking place today in Riga. I'm back at the Cathedral Square, and again, there are not many tourists, at least I didn't see many, and there's no Christmas market, which is quite upsetting. And as I was walking around the old city, many places are closed, including restaurants and cafes and souvenir shops, so it is quite sad to see. I decided to stop for some lunch, and I came to a place called Lido, which serves a good choice of Latvian and Eastern European food. And today I'm having kompot, which is a typical drink in Eastern Europe. It's a blackcurrant, I think, taste. Salad, solyanka soup, typical for Russia, and beef steak with mashed potatoes. Yeah, I better start eating as I'm very hungry. Welcome to the winter wonderland. It is snowing again, and I'm absolutely in love with it, and I'm just going to get some breakfast. And it's the last moment to see Anna before I will travel back to the airport. And I'm sure we'll see each other sometime next year, yeah?
Yes, hopefully.
Rintars, dawaj! Paula Gintars. Pomachajcie, Paula. We're almost at the seaside, the coast. Just before traveling to the airport, I decided to come to Jurmala, a small town outside Riga, just to see the Baltic Sea, and it is really nice to see it. But I was hoping that some coffee shops or restaurants will be open, but I guess it's not the season, and also it's COVID times, so everything's shut and it's cold, so I can't stay here for much longer. But generally, it's really worth coming here just to explore the city and enjoy this beautiful beach. Latvian greetings and hello from Riga International Airport. I'm about to travel to Warsaw and I'll be flying with Ryanair, and it'll be my first time flying between Riga and Warsaw with Ryanair. And I'll be flying to the second airport in Warsaw called Warsaw Modlin, which is a hub of Ryanair, and that's, I think, the only airline that flies there. So it is much more than Chopin Airport. But I'm excited for that, it's a new experience. And as always, I had a great time here in Riga. I'm very happy to see it in snow, and I'm pretty sure I'll be here again very, very soon, probably next year, 2022. So until next time, see you later, Riga. I've had a short stroll around the terminal building and it's definitely not that busy, but there are still people traveling, which is good. Entering Latvia is permitted. If you're vaccinated, there are not restrictions at the moment. And it is definitely busier than my last visit back in June 2020. Now about to fly on Ryanair, or in this case it's operated by Bus. Bus crew is inside the aircraft, and we are flying to Warsaw, and the flight should be less than an hour.
Flight FR3285 to Warsaw Modlin Airport. Flight is operated by bus crew. We are almost ready, just waiting for last documents for this flight, and in a few minutes we'll commence our journey. Flight time today is 1 hour and 5 minutes.
Finally, I'm on board of Boeing. I have to read 737-800 to Warsaw Modlin, and the flight should be less than an hour, like I said earlier, and it's not full, which is quite sad because this route is quite new and depending on how many passengers are traveling. This route may not be kept forever. As always, I made a new friend. Well, crying baby doesn't help for us speaking. Can you introduce yourself? Can you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Madaga. I'm flying to Warsaw next month.
Oh, nice reason to visit Warsaw. Very good.
Thank you for flying Ryanair. Last year, over 90% of our flights arrived on time. We hope you enjoyed yours, and we look forward to welcoming you on board again soon. Ryanair. Low fares, made simple.
Ladies and gentlemen, flight 438, Warsaw Modlin Airport.
Hello again and greetings from Warsaw Modlin Airport. It is snowing here, but the temperature is not below zero, so the snow is melting, which is a shame, but it's so nice to be back in Poland, and yeah, better go for security. Smile! Hello and greetings from Warsaw Modlin Airport. I had a really good flight with Ryanair. It was around 40 minutes, I think, so very quick, and I really hope this route will stay with us forever, as it's a good alternative to a lot of Polish airlines and Air Baltic. But the minus is it flies to Modlin, not to Chopin Airport, and I think the airport is a bit busy. Obviously Modlin is the home to Ryanair, so you won't see many other airlines here, but it's nice to be back after a long time away from Modlin. So yeah, see you in my next video.